Mercy Mythic, new hero, new game mode. Season 10 is here, and it has a ton of changes in it, which I will be covering right now. Starting with Doomfist, his empowered punch is no longer consumed when the windup is cancelled by using Seismic Slam or Power Block. The devs comment that this quality of life improvement streamlines the transition between charging up an empowered rocket punch and another ability by removing the requirement of pressing the cancel input first. Next up is Junkerqueen, and her carnage impact damage has been increased from 90 to 105. Moving on, we have Reinhardt, and his Earth-Shattered knockdown duration is being increased from 2.75 to 3 seconds, and his shockwave range is being increased from 20 to 25 meters. Next up, we have Sigma, and his experimental barrier movement speed is being increased from 16.5 to 20 meters per second. The devs comment that this change will improve Sigma's ability to protect allies that are further away from him. And next up, Yo-Yo Wrecking Ball is here with his new rework. So first up, while using Grappling Claw, Wrecking Ball can now pull himself towards wherever his Grappling Claw is hooked. Plus, if he never reaches ramming speed, his cooldown will be 1 second instead of 5. And now, if you use his adaptive shields twice, then it redistributes up to 300 health to nearby allies, capping at 75 health per person. Plus, now his mines have 60 health instead of 50. The devs comment that the general goals here are to add a direct way for Wrecking Ball to support his allies aside from purely enemy team disruption, make the hero more approachable while also adding more avenues for skill expression, and improve quality of life around the grapple. Going to damage, we have Sombra, and her virus's total damage over time is being decreased from 100 to 90. Tracer's recall cooldown time is being increased from 12 to 13 seconds, and her pulse bomb based projectile size is being decreased from 0.2 to 0.1 meters. The devs comment that there is now more downtime before Tracer can safely re-engage after driving her away, and pulse bomb will require more precision. Venture's drill dash impact damage is being decreased from 60 to 40, and their damage over time is being increased from 40 to 60. Their clobber impact damage is being decreased from 40 to 30, but the damage over time is being increased from 30 to 40. And their tectonic shock vertical knockback is being decreased by 30%. And the devs comment that we are redistributing the damage on some other abilities so that positioning relative to the enemy and tracking a target are more important for dealing maximum damage. Going to support, we have Illari, and her solar rifle primary fire recovery time is being increased from 0.2 to 0.25 seconds, and her secondary heal per second is being increased from 105 to 115. Lucio's primary fire per damage per projectile is being decreased from 20 to 18, and his boop damage is being increased from 35 to 45. Lifeweaver is getting a buff with his dash heal being increased from 50 to 60, and his Trio Life pulse healing is being increased from 75 to 90. And finally, we have Moira with her Biotic Grasp damage per second being decreased from 65 to 60, but her Coalescent self-heal per second is being increased from 50 to 55. Moving away from balance changes, we have a new Mythic Shop. So you can see here there are all of the Mythic skins. But right here, if you click on it, you can see that you can buy the Genji skin for 50 of these weird points, and you can either buy the Mythic Prisms here, or I think you earn like 80 of them in the Battle Pass. Here is the new map where the new Clash game mode takes place. It's called Hanaoka, and you can see here that it's basically like 5 CP. It's very heavily based off of Hanamura. Yeah. There is a new streamer mode where you can change your visibility for certain things, like you can hide your level badge, your hero badge, the progression, all that stuff. and there are more like detailed settings down here. Here you can see the new lever penalty, which I personally do not like because there is a penalty for quick play. You get 5-minute ban after 2 to 3 games left, and then 48 hours for 10 games. Like, if this was for comp, that would be better, but for quick play, it's called quick play for a reason. Like, bruh. But on a more positive note, there are no more grouping restrictions, and there's a new feature where if you're like a plat tank with a bronze support, it will try to match you with another plat tank and bronze support. That's it for now, but pretty soon I'm going to have a video covering all of the battle pass items, so be sure to check that out.